host, Magic Mirror. Well, tonight's D&D session went a little bit long, so we're going to have a nice, short, chill stream for tonight. I did a little bit of invading earlier, and now I wanted to do some PvE and build making stuff, so of course you are invited to come along to the ride for that. Okay, so I had just beaten the commander. Oh, you know what? I don't think I go to her just yet.
If you are wise, my flesh.
Yeah, I gotta go talk to that stupid bug man. Oh, yeah. Yeehaw.
You found the unalloyed gold.
Oh yeah, isn't it great? I bet you're super happy, dude.
Detailed the secret of Celia right here.
I already know it, bitch.
Go on. It's yours. Now let me have a look at the needle. Well, this is a marvel indeed.
Yeah.
A true artisan, a meticulous, bold craftsman who grasps the essence of life.
Probably Mikola,
Can
right?
you give me some time with this? As well made as it is, it won't be much use snapped in half, will it?
Well, you've got a point. Hi, I'm back.
I have awaited your return.
Oh, I'll bet, motherfucker.
Is repaired. Now it will forestall the rotting sickness, I'm sure. Will you give it to the girl, Millicent? I will reward you in kind.
Yes, you bastard, I sure will.
Millicent rests at the church atop the cliff beyond Celia, the town yonder, tended to by the witless pests who worship her, or rather her rotting
Hi there,
sickness,
Dee.
as a god.
Good
Wretched
evening.
fate, indeed. The poor girl. Never wished for any of this.
Crazy, right?
Do you
Yeah,
find it
it's
peculiar
literally within your
that I
computer.
would show such concern for the girl? Well, I'm the one that found her, a mere babe in the swamp of Aeonia.
This guy's such a douchebag, right?
Dear daughters, but the rotting sickness erodes one's memory.
Don't use a hammer. That could, that could damage the delicate Vivian inside the computer. Should probably get like a Miko to exorcise me from your computer.
Now, all you need to do is deliver the needle to Millicent.
I know, right?
She's convalescing in the church atop the cliff.
What are you up to tonight?
Do so, and you shall receive a handsome recompense, of course.
A handsome recompense, of course.
If you are wise, you will leave immediately. My flesh writhes with scarlet rot. You ask that I stab myself with the needle.
Yep, please do.
The scarlet rot.
Mm-hmm.
But how? Never mind. I've decided I would rather trust you than simply continue to spoil from within, would you mind averting your eyes for a moment?
There are definitely plenty of those.
Well, that was easier than expected.
I got a
Why
Remu
do I
wallet
feel
from
so-
Wish like a long time ago. It's my beloved Remu wallet. I know, right? She's special.
I hoped to see you again. My apologies for when last we met. I fainted before I could even thank you. Everything is as you said.
Yeah.
Since inserting the needle, the scarlet rot has ceased to writhe. Even the nightmares have abated. And now, though I can scarcely believe it myself, I can move as I please. Not that I could ever truly repay you, but I would like you to have this, by way of thanks. A token though it is. I'm considering leaving on a journey.
I shouldn't dress as Marisa Kirisame.
I've started to recall, but dimly.
Can't believe
my
I haven't done
destiny.
that yet.
It's all thanks to you. My name is Millicent. I pray fate permits us meet again.
She would know better than anybody, right? I mean, that's her fucking wife right there.
On a journey, with the needle buried in my flight destiny.
Maybe spiritually or metaphorically. But not physically. Yet. I did get a lovely full-length black dress for Christmas, though, and a big witch hat as well, so I am I am part of the way there, conceptually speaking. Damn, I mean, you've got a point about that, though. I know that's freaking true.
Oh, hello again. Something about this place felt familiar to me. So I
That, like,
decided
George
to pay a
W.
visit.
Bush meme where he's
Hoping
like,
to find
miss
something
me
here
yet?
that I've
But
only
it's a
found
picture of
emptiness.
Yukari and she sends it to
Perhaps
Reimu while she's on
before my
her
departure,
6-month
I
hibernation.
needed someone to say farewell to.
Are you serious? That's fucking awesome, dude. Where'd you go?
Well, never mind that. I must focus on my journey, for which I have you to thank. I must stay strong. Well, never mind. I must.
Oh, that's so fucking cool. What the hell? Damn, I am like mad jelly. I have no idea if anything like that exists in Pittsburgh.
Thank you kindly for giving the needle to Millicent. Now she too
Hell
can begin
yeah.
her journey and stare her fate straight in the eye. You've been a saint through and through. As thanks, I vow to impart to you my knowledge.
Yeah, for sure. I look forward to it.
Descendants of the Eternal. Oh, noticed, did you? Indeed, Millicent did visit this hovel of a home. It seems the memories eaten away by the rotting sickness yet remain, but faintly. However, she has no need of me anymore. No, she must embark on her journey and stare her fate.
Yeah, especially when they're like evil, duplicitous bastards who are just trying to manipulate Millicent.
Is to be forgotten.
Knowledge and wisdom? That's a hell of a deal. Wisdom. I can get it. I get it. You crazy for this one. I want Night Comet. Where's Night Comet? Go away, stupid man. I don't have time for you. All I have time for is Night Comet. Nope, not that. That's pretty cool though. Totally, it's the generation gap. In my experience, yes. You fucking ganking pieces of shit. That's amazing. I'm so honored. There we go. Yeah, fuck out of here with that noise. I know, right? Carrion slicered and backstabbed. It's a bad way to go. Yeah, this part of the Cellian City unlocks after you've accessed like the 3 torches and stuff. And I don't know, FromSoft went hard as fuck when they made this game. You know, as they say, they put their whole pussy into making up. Damn, I think I've done like most of everything. I haven't talked to Iji yet. What was I thinking? Need to talk to Iji so I can get that talisman.
Greetings, my fellow. How can I help?
Give me 1 second. Why doesn't it show your whole comment on... Did they... Just to be clear, did they say they don't want to do another DLC?
Something else for you?
Because I have extremely high expectations for the DLC. I imagine they're probably going to put everything that one could possibly want into there, but we'll see about that.
I take it you've heard of the eternal city of Noxtella? Well,
God, sequel would be crazy. I hope they keep improving the PvP, because, like,
eternal city.
this is the best PvP has ever been, and I want it to get better and better.
Location of Nokron by going underground through the well in the mistwood of Limgrave. You can see Nokron up above. Only we've failed to find a path leading to the city. Blythe's made a good go of it, but I'm afraid this has him quite stumped. To be honest, I'm not sure where to go from here.
I don't think it'll ever be an esport, just because there are always going to be these massive balance issues, but, I mean, the more they can balance it, the funner it'll be for everybody.
Blythe is Lady Rani's stepbrother. Rani's mother, Queen Renala, approved of him, and they played like siblings from childhood. They were always happy to have me tag along as well. When Lady Rani renounced her flesh and chose the dark path of the Imperium...
But I don't really care if it's balanced. I just enjoy playing the fuck out of it all the time.
But none of us will ever forget our earliest days together. Promise to look after Blythe for me, will you?
I know that's true.
But fortunately, now he has you. I take it you've heard of the eternal city of Noxtella. Well, it has a twin, known as Nokron, the other eternal city. After years of expeditions, we've determined the location of Nokron by going underground through the well in the mistwood of Limgrave. You can see Nokron up above, only we've failed to find a path leading to the city. Blythe's made a good go of it.
It's a charm point.
This has him quite stumped.
I don't know, I can't really, I mean, for obvious reasons, I can't really relate to people who are, like, obsessed with Blythe, though. Like, he's a cool dude, but, I mean, he's just some guy.
Blythe's, to be honest.
Awesome. Okay. And now I can go here. Oh, I'm aware. I less meant like you specifically, and more so like the number of people I know who are like crazy about him. I mean, here's my thing with furries, okay? Like, I don't have some like big like moralizing like case against them or whatever. It's weird, but it's fine. But like, I can't possibly understand, like, why would you not want to just be with someone who's like a human being? Like, if you like if you try and like touch a furry, they're not gonna feel like a person, they're gonna feel like an animal. If you try and like kiss a furry, like you're gonna be like getting fucking hair in your mouth. I don't get that at all.
Good to see you. Apologies, mate, but I don't have much to report. I can see bloody Nokron right above me, but I'm absolutely stumped. I've tried all the gateways.
Yeah, I literally just don't get up.
Perhaps it's time to ask Celibus. I recall that
Bro, it's never
spiteful
time to
little
ask
bugger like he knew
Salivus.
something. Let's give him a squeeze. Show him just how sharp my teeth are. I jest. I wouldn't go that far.
I would.
Besides, I should check on some things here. Leave this place to me. You just do what you feel is right. If
You
either of us
got it.
learns anything, we tell the other. Right?
You bet, dude. Ah, what the fuck? So funny. Yeah, Unicorn Overlord has like a bunch of like furry characters too, and I'm just like, yeah, no. You're like cool, but not in that way. Oh gosh. Damn, I haven't even unlocked Selling yet. That's what I'm saying. She has the benefit of actually being a human being. I really like MiHoYo games. Like, I think that they are really good at character writing and world building. I think mechanically. Hi, Bug Deal. Well, thanks for stopping in regardless. Let's, please feel free to join at an earlier stream, and, I will definitely love to have ya. I need to pop in on one of your streams eventually, too. It's been a minute. Oh, sweet. If you have time, would you describe the gamer outing? What kind of stuff did you do? Good night.
Tarnished, are we? No wonder you should turn up here. I am Selen, a sorcerer, quite plainly. Why are you here?
You know, when you when you go out and game, that's a gamer outing. But if you play a freaking baseball game, that's a gamer inning. Hi-oh.
A yen for glintstone sorceries. Well, your aptitude does appear passable, but one must
Thank you,
choose one's
Selen.
masters wisely.
I think my
I was
aptitude is
exiled
totally
from the Academy
passable.
of Rhea Lucaria. As a reviled, apostate witch, do you still wish to learn from me? Well, you are a piece of work.
I don't plan on
Very well.
changing except for the
You are
better.
my protege in glintstone sorcery, but I refuse to coddle or cast kind words. Never. Anticipate grievances, young apprentice.
Yeah, you're so mean, Selen.
Our art draws upon the powers embedded in glintstone. But what is the nature of such power? Glintstone is the amber of the cosmos. Golden amber contains the remnants of ancient life and houses its vitality, while glintstone contains residual life, and thus the vitality
Wow,
of the
that's so
stars.
deep, Selen.
It should not be forgotten that glintstone sorcery is the study of the stars and the life therein, a fact lost on most sorcerers these days.
Yeah, that's the thing about Genshin. Like, it's so fucking punishing. There's way too much to it.
For learning is
And
impressive. You make me proud to have own little legs so readily.
Blush.
You
Blush,
must
blush,
have a
blush.
fabulous teacher.
Blush, 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 blush. Anyway. Yeah, no, like, Genshin, like, has a great world and stuff, but, like, the gacha system is so punishing, and even when you get, like, a new character, it doesn't feel like a reward because you are never going to be able to use them unless you... as soon as possible, as soon as possible. But because you'll have to expend so many resources leveling them up that it hardly seems worth it to get a new character. Starvale looks stoked though. I've seen Marcy play quite a bit of it. I couldn't possibly care less about playing Blue Archive. That's one of those, like, I only care about the fan art and doujinshi. Like, it seems completely uninteresting, like, as a game. I feel that way about Arc Knights, too.
Ah, so you made Nefeli drink the potion?
Not really, I lied to you.
Done. You are a touch more useful than I had thought. Very well. Then you shall have your gift. Knowledge of the source.
That was one of the only reasons I got into Genshin in the first place, is just because the gameplay was a little bit more than nothing. And it is super fun to play, but...
If you put your mind to it, perhaps you won't embarrass our lady. You wish to begin right this moment? Well, your impatience, though boorish, is understandable. Let's have at it.
Yeah, that's my impression, basically.
So, you had Nefeli drink the potion? Truly? Then perhaps something was amiss with it. It's concocted from the finest ingredients, but perhaps I should review the recipe.
It has a lot of great characters, too. Again, it's very easy to engage with a gacha game's story peripherally because fan art of it tends to be so prolific.
Asking me about that, are you? The task was left to you and the mongrel, was it not? Not only are you incompetent, but shameless to boot. Well, there's no helping it. Now's as good a time as any. I'll let you in on it. There's a glintstone sorcerer by the name of Selin in Limgrave. She owes me for the help I gave her when she was expelled from the academy. I asked her to look into
This guy is fucking intolerable. He's so annoying.
Go ask her.
Yeah. Give me your fucking sorceries and let's go. Yeah, the mask prevents you from punching him in the face, for example. To name only one example. The Radon Festival! I'm about to get some rare dialogue. Check it out. I beat the boss that leads to this chamber before the Radon Festival started.
When the stars align, the festival will be declared. Well, I haven't heard that name in an age. Then you must serve Princess Rani.
That's right, Jaren and
Next
Iji were
time you speak
friends.
to Iji, tell him this. The festival of Radon will surely set Rani's fate back into motion. By the by, is that old fool still hammering out weapons? His enormous frame cramped in that little place? Bit of a haughty sort. Strange fella when I knew him. Funny thing,
He's still a strange fella.
swords were all blunt as stone, but not one of them decayed when faced with a scarlet rot.
It's honestly pretty crazy. I wonder what EG did to prevent decay from the scarlet rot.
Go on now. This old geezer has no use for you just yet.
You're so smart. That's so true.
Go on now. This old
Greetings, my fellow. How can I help? Jaren. Now that's a name I haven't heard for a while. Before taking up the banner of
I love it
General
so much.
he was a guest of the Karian Royal
Ronnie is
family.
like Edelgard tier to me. She's like one tier below Edelgard. She's so fucking good.
No surprise he'd get wrapped up in some festival. Oh no. Wait, how did I not see it before? I ought to retire as war counselor for such a gross oversight.
No, you're cool, dude.
The fate of the Karian royal family is guided by the stars, as is the fate of Lady Rani, first heir in the Karian royal line. But General Radan is the conqueror of the stars, who stood up to the swirling constellations, halting their movement in a smashing victory. And so, if General Radan were defeated, the stars would once again resume their movement, as would Lady Rani's destiny. Perhaps even revealing the elusive path that leads to Nokron.
Nice.
Go with Blythe to the festival grounds. Should General Radan be defeated, the stars would once again resume their movement, perhaps revealing the elusive.
Well, let's go ask Selene about it as well. Because we want to get her dialogue too, and then we'll go tell Blythe about it.
Young apprentice. First things first. You are a tadpole when it comes to magic. Infantile. Without the legs to
Oh, but you just said I had the legs to walk.
First, you must face your ignorance.
You're contradicting yourself, Selene. Come on.
Well, well. Celivus is not a name I ever wanted to hear again. But fine. If it will help you, my apprentice, I offer my knowledge. The stars alter
Yeah,
the
he
fate
sucks.
of the Karian royal family, and the fate of your mistress Rani. But long ago, General Radan challenged the swirling constellations, and in a crushing victory arrested their cycles. Now he is the force that repulses the stars. If General Radan were to die, the stars would resume their movement, and so too would Rani's destiny.
Thanks. Sorry you had to hear about Celibus again. There we go.
Ah, well met.
Hey,
What
dude.
news? So Rani's fate is kept in stasis by Starscourge Radan. And there's a festival of war being held at Red Mane Castle in Caelid, where you can fight the man himself. Once the strongest of the demigods. It's all coming together. Seems like EG was onto something. I'll be on my way to this festival of Radahn then.
That guy wants to hit me so bad, but he's way over
Radahn's
there.
festivities. I'll meet you at Redmane Castle in Caelid. The way ahead is pleasingly simple. We fight, sword and fang.
I don't have any fangs.
You're coming too, right? I'll meet you at Red. The way ahead is pleasingly...
I know, he's doing his best. Oh, Elden Ring, please let me warp away. I really don't want to have to do any of this shit. There we go. Okay. Should probably do Tops's quest too. So we're gonna need to drop down from the top of the building. I kind of want to get the full moon crossbow, but unfortunately it's a pretty much completely useless weapon. Looks kind of cool though. So I'll need to get that and the glintstone key for Tops. And then I think I'll be able to do Radahn after that. Should be ready after that. They do look like exactly like the Burger King. Maybe the Burger King was hiding a secret magic all along. Maybe that's where the burgers come from. Those games were honestly kind of like dope in the stupidest way possible. This is what invasions feel like. You got some Burger King spamming magic at you while people jump at you. It's just like funny that they went out of their way to do it. People tried to sell us the Burger King games all the time at my old workplace. You know what? Fuck it, we're not gonna get the full moon crossbow. We're never gonna use that shit anyway. There is simply no need. I know, right? Yeah, people will try and sell anything. Yeah, when people are like desperate for money, they'll just come up with like the most bizarre fantasies about what they think is actually worth money. Usually it has nothing to do with reality. Oh, do Do you guys take like freaking scratched discs? Do you take cassette tapes? I had someone try and sell me a PlayStation 2, and we do take PlayStation 2s. Unfortunately, this was actually the shell of a PlayStation 2 that had had all of the parts removed from it. And instead of the parts in it, it had a bunch of roaches. Pretty nasty. It was horrible. Like, it was so clearly something that had been pulled out of the dumpster. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, unfortunately, that was a bit of a recurring issue, because not only was this PlayStation 2 straight out of the garbage, but some of those PS5s and PS4s, shit. People would have them in like really, really dirty houses, and they would get like fucking roaches like all up in them. Probably because they were attracted to like the heat that the systems throw off, but sometimes we had to turn those away, and sometimes someone would buy them without checking, and I never cleaned one of those out. I was always like, fuck that. I always made the manager do it. It's the least that they can fucking do. Yeah, no, literally fuck that.
Back to learn another. Wonderful. You're most welcome to any of my anemic little spells. You've taken an apprenticeship with Selen. Well, that is something. Selen was well known. The most promising sorceress in the history of the Academy. I followed her at school. But there may as well have been an ocean between us.
Aw, poor dude. Well, she's with me now.
Treatment of certain sorcerers under the name of the Graven Witch.
Girls just can't do anything, can they?
The illustrious Selen would never do such things. Are you certain you're willing to give your glintstone key to me?
Sure am.
Oh my. Thank you. Thank you dearly.
Yeah, no problem,
Now we
dude.
can go back to the Academy to resume
Ew, what the
study of glintstone
fuck?
sorceries.
That's like insane. Like, what the hell do they think your job is? Like, you can't clean up stuff that is impossible to clean in the first place.
Back to learn another. Why, of course. Thank you dearly. With your blessing, I will depart for the Academy of Rhea Lucaria. Perhaps one day you'll pay me a visit. Who knows? I may be a decorated sorcerer by then.
I hope so, dude, but don't get your hopes up. I had a trumpet. Like, I used to play the trumpet when I was in elementary school. And holy shit, that thing got fucking nasty after a while, and cleaning it was a bitch. Tops, little buddy, no. Did I already go in here? Yes, I did. Cool. Fuck. Okay, cool. Hey. Settle down, partners. Anyway. It was, pretty moe. I would additionally say moe due to helplessness because I am absolutely terrible at music of any kind. I have, seemingly no musical talent whatsoever. But that's okay. When I was in elementary school and, we had like a school concert and stuff, um, one of the teachers was like, um, you should just go up there and pretend to play. So I did. It was really sad, but it was also like, I don't know what else. Yeah, like literally, I don't know what else they could have done. Like, I was really that bad. Like, my singing is not exactly great either, but my instrument playing is just absolutely abysmal. But I've always wondered, like, I think if I was going to be good at any instrument, it might be the drums. Like, I've done some, like, informal, like, drumming circle stuff before, and that's always, like, really fun. Plus, I really love, group taiko drumming. And, of course, like, the best part of any, like, pop or rock song, is always going to be the drum section. Well, if you have any tips on being a drummer, let me know. If I was gonna do that, I'd want to get one of those like electronic drum kits where you can just like hook it up to your headphones or something, so you can play without like making noise if you don't want to bother people you're cohabitating with. Oh damn, that's a high aspiration. Dude, Phil Collins' drumming is like amazing. I think about that drum fill in the air tonight, like all the time. Oh yeah? Lay it on me. That's so stupid.
Well, it's been years since I've seen a customer. How can I help here?
Yeah, it's all like about a guy drowning. Freaking epic Phil Collins creepypasta.
Have a safe journey.
You too, dude. Whoa, dude, did you know that Men at Work, Who Can It Be Now, is like totally about like a freaking, I don't know, like a serial killer or something. Whoa, you just got creepypasta'd. Yeah, I think shit like that is so funny. It is kind of funny how that, like, doesn't seem to work to scare kids anymore. Like, kids seem obsessed with, like, weird, like, sensory nightmare stuff. Like, they can't get scared unless it's, like, fucking Poppy's playtime and it's playing off their sense of what's, like, uncanny and what's real. I have to wonder, too, like, what do kids see in, like, Skibbity Toilet? Is it, like, funny to them? Or is it, like, scary because it's about the camera head guys getting killed? I don't get that. Yeah. I mean, I like a good acid trip horror just as much as the next one, but I guess they just have different standards. Hi there. Welcome to the stream. Yeah. That would definitely be it. Probably my favorite horror movie is a movie called Frailty, which is about, like, it's about this guy who's like a father to these two sons, and like he's like this, you know, good, like, working class dude who's like just doing the best for his kids and stuff, but eventually one day he has this, like, severe psychotic break and he starts thinking that one of his kids is, like, possessed by a demon. So, like, he starts, like, treating that kid, like, terribly, and, like, a big part of the horror is, like, this sort of breakdown of reality that like an otherwise, like, totally well-intentioned dad is, like, having. Yeah, this part is, like, insanely difficult. I only I only get through it somewhat easily, just because I've done it so many times, and I know, like, exactly what route I'm trying to go through. That's okay. Horror's not for everybody. Most of what I watch is not horror at all. I tend to like comedy a lot better. Oh yeah, fuck it. Let's do this part too. Now here's where you're gonna see some deaths. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh man, Alien was great. I don't think I've ever seen any Christopher Lee movies. Shit. Like I said, even though I've been through this so many times, you know, it's still really difficult to, like, aim those jumps and stuff. Yeah, scary movies are always a lot less scary when you have, like, someone else there with you. My friend Cedric does, like, a Scream stream every year, and he, like, will stream, like, scary movies and shit, and, like, it's always a lot. Fuck. Whoa, how did I live? It's always a lot easier just because, you got other people there and people are, like, making jokes and shit. Oh, okay, The Wicker Man. Yeah, I've heard of that one. Is that the new newish Nicolas Cage one, or is that like the original one? I've heard both are really scary. Okay, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I would honestly be super interested in seeing that. The idea of folklore is like really interesting to me. Yeah, I'll definitely have to check it out. The idea of like the Wicker Man kind of reminds me of I really love H.P. Lovecraft, The Shadow over Innsmouth, and like that has a similar feeling of like going into this like small like tight knit community and like uncovering this like deep evil that's at the heart of it. It's definitely a natural response. Oh yeah, no, totally. Yeah, the Mikolash imagery, especially like the fact that he has like that cage over his head and stuff, that really reminds me of it. I want to see that so badly. Was it good? Like, particularly like how were the visuals in it? Like, I'm really curious about how they portrayed stuff that's like seemingly impossible to portray. I'm like a huge Nicolas Cage fan, so I mean that alone is pretty interesting to me. Okay, nice. That's very encouraging to me. Yeah, yeah. Cage acting is always going to be kind of a trip because of that, but I'm okay with that. Yeah, it's always fun when you go into a movie with like really low expectations and you realize that it was something super amazing after all. That's how I felt about Dune. Like, I honestly only tried it because my friend recommended it to me. Okay, yeah, that casting sounds really solid. Yeah, the new Dune movies are like amazing. They're like the new standard for like huge blockbuster movies. To me, anyway. I mean, I imagine that it's probably still playing in some theaters, but I understand being too busy. Life can really get in the way of stuff like that. It's so worth it, though. If you get the chance, like, definitely do it. I'm sure people will. I mean, for me, I honestly have to admit that I'd never read a Frank Herbert book before watching any of the movies, so I don't have a good idea of like how well it adapts the source material. I just had to kind of evaluate them as based on their own merits. Yeah, I mean that apparently is the point of the Dune Messiah narrative, at least from what I've heard people describe. It's sort of like hammering home the themes of like criticizing messianic narratives, etc. Holy shit. Bye. Oh, that's really unfortunate. I mean, even just on PC, I think it's still worth it. Do you have a television that you can hook your PC up to? Yep, bear go rar. Yeah, I haven't read any of the books. I've heard people talk a little bit about them and like what the general narrative arc of the series is, but it sounds worth it. I mean, I think they're honestly like even if you don't get a chance to check out the movies, like the books are supposed to be incredible. I haven't read those books, but I do like sci-fi quite a bit. Oh no. Yeah, I think I have a slight preference for fantasy over sci-fi, but I do like sci-fi. I think my favorite sci-fi novels are probably the Red Dwarf books. Yeah. You kind of have to wonder about that. One theory I've read, or rather seen, is the idea that like Farum Azula used to be like on the ground around where Beastman Garank is at now, and when it was struck by a meteor or something, that actually, I guess, gravity magicked it off the ground, and these beastmen were left behind. Same thing with the other beastmen that you encounter in the Lands Between. Okay. Let's see if we have any better success killing the projectile guy first. Oh no, please. Not after I've worked so hard. There we go. Oh yeah. We love to get a totally useless item. Thank you, GG. Easy, that's alright. Yeah, the political narratives in Dune, like, are really interesting to me. Like, I can't believe how, like, fleshed out they were able to make everything. I don't necessarily know, like, did Herbert, like, base things off, like, a off, like, pre-existing history? Or was it, like, completely his, like, original idea? Yeah, I got dog bited off the cliff. It was an ugly scene. Well, I mean, there are worse places to find inspiration than in an absolutely heroic dose of shrooms, I suppose. Okay, let's see. I want to kill that guy in the Everjail too. I don't know if I'm underleveled for that, but who cares, right? That's so sad. F in the chat for Frank Herbert's son. Okay. Okay, apparently I did not need to worry about that. Goodbye. Science fantasy sounds like a great way of describing it, and also I'd like to see more science fantasy. Yeah, Wheel of Time sounds amazing. Yeah, Hughes is pretty cool. We all love being able to pull out the big hammer and hyper armor smash people. Speaking of the big hammer, we now have everything we need to acquire that. Except for the end. Wait, did he really say that? I don't get why an artist would, want to do that. I get that it's, embarrassing to see half-written stuff or whatever, but it's people are curious about your work and your thought process, dude. Leave that legacy to the world. Okay, nice. Shit, I can't think of anything that I haven't done yet, besides the jail cave, which is a pain in the butt and I don't feel like doing it yet. I like fantasy books a lot, and I think because of that, I tend to like historical fiction type novels a lot too. Yeah, no, definitely. There's always the question of like how people are actually going to receive or interpret your works without context. Happy Easter Sunday. Good luck with the chores, and thank you so much for joining. Feel free to stop in anytime. Later, Pedalis. I'm sorry, Pedalis. Freaking rats distracting me and stuff. Bye-bye. You know, eventually once I get things going here, I want to start, I'm going to get like an Elgato or something and, stream simultaneously to here in Twitch, because I know that I have people who said that they prefer viewing Twitch for streams. So, probably would be prudent to do that. So currently, since I'm playing on PS5, all I have to do is, maybe you can see it here. If I press the share button, there's an option to like broadcast, and then, it pulls up like a menu that lets me set up a YouTube stream. I can also do it with Twitch, but I can't seem to do both at the same time. Yeah, it's totally a thing. It's how I make all of my video compilations on here too, because I don't fully record every session that I play. Like when I'm PvPing, I'll save clips of like me apparently. Apparently I'm the one up hoisting my medallion. But like I'll clip videos of like interesting invasions or duels that I do. And then I'll put those on an external hard drive and put them together as a video in DaVinci Resolve. Which is a great program, by the way. It's way better than Windows Media Maker, which I used to use. Well, I mean, for me to get started on YouTube, it had to be something I loved as much as Elden Ring. So if you find something that you really love and want to share with the world, then you should make YouTube videos about that. You know, I'll like and subscribe every video. God damn, the Altus Plateau is so fucking gorgeous.
I've been waiting for you. I knew you had the stuff of champions. I hereby invite you to the Volcano Manor. Take my hand and have audience with my mistress. Give me your hand.
I don't actually think I've seen anything like that.
The same path as Lady Tanith.
Like, how do you mean when you say highly edited? Okay, awesome. Yeah, I'll definitely check that out. Holy shit, I can't believe it's fucking 3:39.
Brave Tarnished. Welcome to the volcano.
Probably gonna have to
I am Tanith.
put a cap on it as much as I don't really want to, because I've been having a lot of fun tonight. God, tonight was awesome. Fucking, this was a great stream, and D&D went super great earlier. I played with Marcy and Nikki, and it was like the funnest session we've done. It totally is the witching hour.
Or be fooled by the dogmatic ramblings of the fingers. Rise with us against the Erd Tree. Interesting. Your decision is most welcome. Now you belong to the Volcano Manor family.
I'm so winning.
The drawing room lies down the hall. Make yourself comfortable, but be sure to earn your keep.
Thanks, dude. I will so earn my keep.
It's you, is it? Well, nice to see you again. So
Totally not suspicious. Totally not secretly torturing people.
you watch my back, and I'll watch yours. Yes? I can tell. You're wondering about Lanya. Well, you see, after much internal debate, I've come to realize revenge is not the answer. According to Lady Tanith, I've got the stuff of champions. And champions, ironic as it is, are oft forced to walk a tainted path. It hit me like a bolt from the blue, that my former thoughts were simple naivety. Of course my heart weeps for Lanya. That unfortunate incident was a cruel twist of fate indeed. But
This guy's such a dumbass.
caused won't make me a champion, will it? Lanya knows this, I'm certain. Fate has laid hard roads for us both. But such
I don't think she thinks anything now. She's dead, dude.
I always resented these hands. Their pale complexion. A far cry from any warriors. The shame of House Hoslow. But that won't be the case for long. They'll be darkened by grit once I've set out on the path of champions. The tale of House Hoslow is told in blood, after all.
Yeah. I'm trying to let like all of the dialogue play out, so that in this mostly 100% playthrough I have like all of the quest lines and dialogue and stuff too. The only stuff I'm leaving out is like the what am I trying to say? The stuff with like Roger and the Black Knife print and stuff, because I didn't want to join Ronnie's faction while being under obvious suspicion of espionage.
I always resented these her pale, but that won't be the case. They'll be down.
Yeah. Hello.
Again, brave Tarnished. As a scout,
Raya did
I
nothing
am
wrong.
pleased to see you again here at the Volcano Manor. Brave tarnished. Under Lady.
You. What in heaven's name are you doing here? The Volcano Manor is a pit of recusants who spit at grace and hunt our own kind. I hope you understand the weight of my words.
Sure do, buddy.
Well, as long as you understand what you're saying. You have harbored doubts from the very beginning.
Yep,
Perhaps
pretty
this
much.
day was always lurking on the horizon. But know that the path you walk is blasphemy and leads only to a miserable death. Before you consider hunting any of your own kind, think on that.
I will.
This blasphemous path leads...
He's right, too. If you invade an Elden Ring, you will die over and over and over again. There will be so many horrible ganks waiting for you. But it's fun. Yep, come on out. Bernal made some points, I'm not gonna lie. Bye, bitch. I got no patience for these fucking inquisitors. You know, to paraphrase Sonic the Hedgehog, torturing people, that's no good. Pretty crazy that they have like a frenzied flame troll guy like right in front of the Volcano Manor. I wonder what they had to do to get that guy on higher. There's honestly like a lot of frenzied flame stuff on Mount Gelmir, which I guess makes sense since being the site of the most appalling battle in the entirety of the Shattering would probably drive people crazy. Paid vacation, not too bad. A lot of jobs don't offer that nowadays. Hi, dying man. Oh, I forgot you can summon Millicent here. I don't need this guy right now, though. Give me your emote, yes. Best emote unlocked. Hey.
Hey!
Hey. Okay, well, Dee Dee and everyone else who attended my stream today, thank you so much for your attendance. It was really fun having you. We will continue to stream pretty frequently. Hey, listen. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a night here, and I will see you again next time. Bye.